busy NBA offseason, NBA 2K21 brings you the newest rosters and ratings for your playing experience. Starting off with the reigning MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo, fresh for the new season, the Greek Freak comes in at a 97. Moving on to the 2020 NBA champions led by Finals MVP LeBron James and all-around superstar Anthony Davis, King James comes in
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And now for the Cavs, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Dimes. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scott. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year or midseason?
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. And that one drops for him.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Here's Philadelphia. In the corner, Simmons with it. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Back to Simmons. With the fadeaway. It's Drummond with the rebound. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Here's Simmons. The Cavaliers making the shot. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Love against Scott. Love kicks to Osman. The 3. That falls. Great assist by Love. Osman's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the pass to Harris. Lets it go with the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Cleveland. Thybulle, the pass to Scott. Embiid trying to break loose. Great D that time from Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Launches the 3. Here's Drummond. No good there. And Philadelphia the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Simmons passes to Harris. Fires at the elbow. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Here's Sullivan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Pass to Thibault. Passes to Embiid. Here's Harris. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And it's tied up with that one. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide-open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Here's Simmons. 20 points for him last game against Washington.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now here is Harris. They trail by 3.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots. Gets behind the D on the break, and the passes, I mean, it's there waiting for him.
Here's Osman. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And that one's good. Love.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Simmons finds Thibault. To the right side. Here's Embiid, and that's off the glass and in. Embiid's got his 2nd bucket.
Making outstanding use of the mid-range area, the big man, Embiid. He enjoys mixing this shot up in from time to time.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Here's Simmons. An easy 2 points on the layup. Simmons got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Osman. Here's Dimes. Drummond in the post. Embiid's there. Love with the bucket.
A big part of Love's game now, his teammates and coaches encourage him to shoot off the pass.
The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons, the bounce pass. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Simmons got 8 points. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The pass to Drummond. The dish to Love. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Simmons kicks to Thibault. To the left side wing. Here's Embiid. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He has 6.
It helps to have a big man with a J. I love watching Embiid shoot the ball like this.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Okoro, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Garland. Thompson, Nance trying to break loose. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Simmons. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Okoro, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Now here's Curry. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Superb focus from the big man. Embiid, I mean, you really have to whack to prevent the bucket.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Simmons. The 76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Curry. Here's Nance. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers trail. And Curry has it in the corner. Good on the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Curry. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Here's Green. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, an underrated athlete, if you ask me. Green has the leaping ability to do damage inside.
Here's Nance. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Harris passes to Green. Stolen by Okoro. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Yep, that one goes in there. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Nance finds Porter. They double him with Green. Thompson, high post. Cleveland moving it around. Porter outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry, and it's blocked. They kick it out to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And with good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
Nance passes to Porter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Curry. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The kick out to Porter. Okoro dishes to Thompson. From 20 feet out. Okoro shot is off.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Sixers pick up 2. The kick out to Porter. Back to Thompson. Passes it to Sullivan. Shoots over Curry. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 9 points for Dimes.
And look, I like how aware Thompson is. He knows when to pass the ball to a teammate in a good position, coming off that screen and roll.
Pass to Harris. 1:02 left to play in the first. Here's Green. Here's Milton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's Milton. The Cavaliers making the shot. Curry wide open. Off target from outside.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Harris.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Curry with the bounce pass. And Embiid throws it down.
And all that Embiid needs really is positioning inside of me. Once he has it, you know he's dunking.
Here's Sullivan. Misses the deep three-point attempt. We've got more in store for you right after this. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then it's Okoro. And it's Windler in at the 2. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Now here's Embiid. 38 points for him last game against Washington.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
And Okoro throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Good D by Thompson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The 76ers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Embiid kicks to Milton. Now the pass to Harris. Shoots over Garland. Here's Embiid. Good. Embiid's got 13 points.
Oh, he's a very active player who looks to score often. Embiid, phenomenal at finding all kind of ways to score.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the 76ers with some changes. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Simmons comes in for Shake Milton. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry. And then for Cleveland, Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. And it's Cedi Osman in for Okoro. Now, here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Simmons. Wow, hammering it in!
The versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Garland, the pass to Osman. They get it again. Here's Windler. Cleveland moving it around. Second shot opportunity. Love with the bucket. Love's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Terrific effort by Love. I mean, he's been showing us this since high school. I mean, the combination of rebounding, the scoring ability.
Here's Simmons. Dishes it to Embiid. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Scott.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Osman kicks to Garland. Beyond the arc. Windler's shot is off. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
And that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
Now here's Drummond. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Chalk up 2 there.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Drummond. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Free throw drops in there for Thybulle. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams. Here's Simmons following the score by Cleveland. Inside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Now, here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
To the inside. Scott can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that. Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Now Simmons, he's got 12. Embiid, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Garland, the pass to Love. Here's Windler, defended by Thibault. Drummond dishes to Love. Lock at 6. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah, flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 14. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Love kicks to Osman. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Embiid. 17 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Maxey. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the Cavaliers call time here. The 76ers making a switch here. Green's checked in.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Kevin Love. Averaging about 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? You know, we'll see.
So it's Philadelphia now after Cleveland got the 3-pointer. Back to Simmons. Shoots over Garland. Embiid wide open. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Ahead. And finished off by Porter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. 76ers shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Simmons passes to Embiid. Up against Simmons. Scott. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember Domantas as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Joel Embiid, and Curry subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Pass to Garland. Out left to the wing. Here's Sullivan. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
The Cavaliers have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Simmons. He's got 14. Harris outside. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Drummond passes to Sullivan. And there's the feed to Love. Rejected by Harris. Launches a three. And Danny Green hits from deep. And now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Curry with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. For 3, Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Cleveland also making a change. Nancy's checked in for Kevin Love. Curry kicks to Green. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The 76ers trail by 9. Milton the pass to Harris.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get me small.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Dimes got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Curry, and it's in there. Curry's got 5.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside, Porter. 1:35 left in the second quarter. Drummond, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For Cleveland, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Free throw, no good for Drummond.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
The 76ers trail by 12. Passes it to Curry. Harris inside, covered by Nance. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, it's difficult not to fall for Harris's pump fake. I mean, he's so clever at getting defenders off the ground and just simply going up and into the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Harris.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
And Harris drops them both. 1:06 left to play here in the half. Porter looking it over. And stolen by Scott. Harris with it. Now guarded by Porter. Harris dishes to Scott. Over Drummond. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. The 76ers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Mike Scott.
And he makes the first.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Scott hits them both.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Pass to Garland. Drummond with it. Defended by Scott. Drummond is doubled. He feeds it to Nance. Porter outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Harris finds Milton. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Milton.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Sullivan the pass to Drummond. Here's Nance. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with high motor, and he likes to make plays.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, let me let you catch your breath, but while you're doing that, what changes do you think are necessary in the second half?
We need to get to loose balls and be the tougher team. That's really it. I mean, if we do that, I feel like we'll be fine. We missed some layups, so if we convert those in the second half, we feel like we'll have the upper hand and we'll win the game.
All right, Kevin, get to the locker room. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They showed a lot of improvement in the second quarter. I'm sure they're in a confident mood at the half, holding an 8-point lead. Taking a look at the Cavaliers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition, catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Dimes has been sensation.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. They've got Embiid. Scott is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Took him no time at all on that one. 28 points for Dimes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now here is Harris. And that's going to be a travel.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do, man. Make matters worse.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Sullivan, the pass to Love. Misses from close range. The 76ers trail by 11. And there's the pass to Thibault. On the wing, Harris. He's got 8. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, having to handle Drummond inside is a tough task, very tough. He's going to win the physical battle almost every time.
Here's Thibault. It's deflected. They retain possession.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harris looking it over.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
I like how physical Love is, constantly throwing his body into the D to pick up fouls.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Kevin Love. For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Okoro in for Dimes. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Look at this guy. Love can post you up, stretch you out. He adds a lot of versatility to this offense.
Harris outside. Pass to Embiid to stop the run. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the 3-point line.
Down low, here's Love. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Simmons inside. Shoots over Garland. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Thompson kicks to Garland. Embiid comes with a double team. And stolen by Thibault. To the middle. Pulls up. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 22 points.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, it's all but over.
Okoro passes to Garland. He dishes it to Okoro. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the first one drops.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Maxey's checked in for Scott. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Windler's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now, here's Maxey. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
Love the pass to Thompson. That one goes. Count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Maxey, and he banks in the layup. Maxey's got his second basket.
Now, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Windler's shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Thibault. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. And here is Garland. 5 points in the game. Okoro's shot is off. Passes it to Maxey. The dish to Simmons. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Garland. Harris, no good.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Thompson right side. Lets it go from 14. There's the pass to Garland. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Maxey. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
And look at that, the massive size of Embiid. He uses it well to cause problems for the defense.
First one falls for him. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And then for Cleveland, Larry Nance is checked in for Thompson. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Garland. And Embiid drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Porter with it. Picked up by Harris. Here's Windler. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Love the pass to Nance. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Curry outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And battling hard on the glass, They hold the advantage here so far. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Now, here's Maxey. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Kevin Love.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Free throw good, Maxey.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The 76ers making a switch here. Green's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Okoro. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by the 76ers.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And that one's good, Maxey. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside Porter. Embiid with the steal. Right side Curry. Pass to Maxey. Tips it up, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets.
In that matchup against the Bucks, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Dimes, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. He's off on the second. The 76ers trail by 6. Back to Curry. Looking to get back on track here. He kicks it to Embiid. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 7 points in the game.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Love right side. Shoots over Embiid. Misses off the right iron. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Curry up and in on the layup. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Banked in off the glass. That's now 32 points for Dimes.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Pass to Milton. To the wing on the left. Fades. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Lets it go from 11. And he overshot that one, missing.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
From deep, Green. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Dimes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, terrific awareness from the skill forward. I mean, Love finding the wide open man.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Here's Harris over Nance. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Porter with it. Defended by Milton. The kick out to Porter. Here's Okoro. Count that one. 8 points for Isaac Okoro. The 76ers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Snatched away. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Nance slams it in.
And looking at Nance, not a big-time scorer in the half-court set. So the best way to get him involved offensively is to get him out in space.
And the 76ers call time here. Dimes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Okoro.
And here's a look at some numbers for Nance. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
Here's Dimes. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Now, here's Milton. Tight defense on him. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Porter. They get it back. Here's Drummond. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Third best record here in the early going. And checking out Philadelphia, down 5 spots from them.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
Look, they've caught everyone off guard. The question now, how do you keep this going?
16 feet away. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin. Sullivan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots. 5. Elbow. 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Curry kicks to Scott. Back to Curry. Wide open. Buries the jump shot. Curry's got 9.
I don't know which was better, the crossover he used to get himself some room or the nice touch on the jump shot.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, this is why they get Drummond the ball there, because he's skilled at finishing.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Embiid finds Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Outside, Porter unloads. And that one is off. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here are the 76ers now, trailing by 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Porter is out there with Dimes. And it's Drummond in at the center. The kick out to Scott. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Sullivan, the pass to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. Offensive rebound. Drummond dishes to Nance. Here's Osman. Buries the long-range jumper. Osman's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Cleveland. Curry with it. The pass to Embiid. Tipped away. Scott kicks to Milton. He's looking for Thibault and finds him. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Dimes. Drummond passes to Porter. That shot off.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Thibault the bounce pass. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Porter. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Thibault. To the wing right side. Embiid against Drummond. Trains it from 9 feet away. Embiid's got 11 in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And Nance kicks to Porter. Passes it to Sullivan. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Dimes got 38 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Now, here's Thibault. Pass to Curry. Left side, Scott. Ring shot on the way. Porter pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Dimes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Simmons checked in for Shake Milton. And then for Cleveland, Windler's checked in. And it's Garland in for Kevin Porter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
And that one's good. Thibault.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
From the arc. Cans it from downtown. Dimes got 43 points.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Takes it from 10. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Dimes got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Windler. Inside. scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Simmons passes to Curry. Over to the left wing. Embiid against Drummond. It's stolen. Over to the wing. Here's Windler. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Simmons inside. And yes, it's good. Simmons got 20 points.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Pass to Osman. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. And that one misses. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. 15-point game. Tries it from 9. That one goes in. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. And he makes the first but misses the second. The 76ers trail by 14. And it's Thibault in the corner. No good on the 3.
Oh, defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the score by Cleveland. Passes it to Embiid. Over Drummond. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Embiid's got 13 points in the second half.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
Drops in the tray. 46 points for Dimes.
Drills his third 3 of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him today.
Simmons passes to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dimes.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Garland kicks to Love. To the paint. Takes it from 10. Rebound by the 76ers. On the wing, Harris. Thibault. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, no basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Pass to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer. 49 points for Dimes.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Simmons. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's Sullivan. Love trying to break loose.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 16. Outside, Simmons kicks to Harris. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now, here's Thibault. The shot missing, so Cleveland will take it the other way. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Garland with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 76ers trail by 20. Simmons, the bounce pass. That's tipped out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And here you look at Dimes. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now, here's Thibault. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
That's the line for your 76ers.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Cleveland leading by 21. Sullivan the pass to Garland. Offline with his three. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here is Harris. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not just a jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Love right side. Shoots over Scott, and Love gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Simmons passes to Harris. Elbow shot is on the way. Goes back up. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hitting the boards with purpose. Simmons has an eye for where to be when the shots go up. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Reedy's checked in for Joel Embiid. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxi's subbed in for Mike Scott.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's Ferguson following the score by Cleveland.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The pass to Love. Love draws the double. Good on the bucket. Love's got 14 points here in the second half.
The concentration of Love has always been outstanding. That's a good contest, but you're not going to make him blink.
Simmons looking around. Love against Harris to the middle. Bell with the block.
Got to respect the competitive nature of Bell. Terrific at playing with energy on defense and swatting shots away.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Dimes.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now, here's Garland after the miss from Joel Embiid.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Kevin Love, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Now, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Embiid, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Such a force of nature inside. I love how hard Embiid goes to pick up these fouls.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
Is there a more entertaining player in this league than Joel Embiid? I mean, on the court, he's a 7+ footer who can do it all. Off the court, no one better on social media.
Back to Dellavedova. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.